Humans have always found it uncomfortable admitting to themselves that they want to be great. Not good, not decent, not average. Great. When Timothée Chalamet said that out loud, the internet completely lost its mind. Last year, after winning Outstanding Performance by a Male Actor at the SAG Awards for his role as Bob Dylan, Chalamet said something you're not really supposed to say in his acceptance speech.
I'm really in pursuit of greatness. I know people don't usually talk like that, but I want to be one of the greats.
That was it. No insults, no bragging, nothing controversial in my opinion. He was just in pursuit of greatness. But the internet wasn't having it. Across Twitter, Reddit and TikTok, post after post of people calling him smug, cocky, not humble, arrogant, ungrateful, selfish, etc. All with the same basic message that they felt his speech was too self-centred, as opposed to being thankful for the award and to those who helped him get there in the first place. Some major news outlets even covered the story and were shocked by the unorthodox way Chalamet chose to go about his speech. And honestly, I think the reaction says more about us than it does about him. Because this isn't really about Timothée Chalamet. It's about why aiming higher for yourself and saying it out loud makes people uncomfortable and judge you. Most award speeches follow the same formula. You thank everyone for the award, you let everyone know that you couldn't have done it alone, and you act like the whole thing just sort of happened to you in a rushed ending while the band plays you off stage.
I just want to... Oh, here we go. Okay, the studio, I love you, and Cameron Crowe, and Tom Cruise, I love you, brother!
It's safe, it's polite, and it doesn't make anyone around feel weird. And Chalamet did do this. He opens by saying that it was an honour to play Bob Dylan, thanks his co-stars and tells everyone that he's very grateful for them. He also closes in a very traditional way, acknowledging the greats that have come before him and even softens the blow of his arrogant speech by stating that he's not at their level yet, but he's aiming in that direction.
I'm inspired by the greats here tonight. I'm as inspired by Daniel Day-Lewis, Marlon Brando and Viola Davis as I am by Michael Jordan and Michael Phelps, and I want to be up there. So I'm deeply grateful to that. This doesn't signify that, but it's a little more fuel, it's a little more ammo to keep going. Thank you so much.
But he also chose to do some things differently. He acknowledged his work, he acknowledged the effort, and he admitted that he really cares about being great at what he loves.
But the truth is, this was 5.5 years of my life. I poured everything I had into playing this incomparable artist, Mr. Bob Dylan, a true American hero, and it was the honor of a lifetime.
Somewhere along the way, caring too much became uncool. The world has gotten to a point now where more often than not, it's safer to look indifferent than invested.
We do not care.
Where trying too hard is embarrassing. Where failure isn't the real fear, being seen trying is.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Because when you're seen to care, seen to try, people can judge you, people can laugh, people can say, "Who do you think you are?" This shows up everywhere, all over the world in all walks of life. But where I'm from, the lowly Emerald Isle of Ireland, it actually has a name. Notions. It seems ingrained in Irish culture to judge, look down on and be jealous of anyone that even has a little bit of success or is outside the norm. There's a very defined idea of what someone's life should look like. 40-hour work week and a safe job, everyone has the same 3 hobbies, show no pride, no sense of self-progression, and if you do, for the love of God, do not tell anyone about it. Notions. If you fall outside of this, there's often this quiet judgment, not open hostility, just confusion, side-eye, comments behind your back. Where did they get that idea? Who do they think they are? That's a bit mad now. Notions. It's as if wanting something different or even trying something different is mistaken for some sort of attack on normality and that you're suggesting that you're better than everyone else. It doesn't matter if it's Ireland or anywhere else in the world, the reaction rarely comes from confidence. It comes from projection. People who once wanted to try something and never did, they played it safe.
What is the matter with you, lad? Pull yourself together.
They decided to stay small because it was easier than risking failure or even worse, embarrassment. There's a nice cosy comfort in being in the middle of the pack, a safety in doing the same thing as everyone else and not stepping outside your comfort zone. You can't be singled out if you never stand out. And then when someone does try to step forward, when they do openly care, it's a threat against the bubble people have constructed to put off confronting the question that they've been avoiding. What if I tried? What if I cared? What if I was great? Now, of course, there is a line between ambition and arrogance, but Chalamet never crossed it. If you actually watch the full speech, he opens by saying he knows it will be classier to downplay the effort, but he's proud of the amount of work he's put in over the past 5 years.
I know the classiest thing would be to downplay the effort that went into this role, and how much this means to me.
That's not arrogance, that's honesty. And I guarantee you that every person watching this video right now has something in their life that they love and have a strong passion for. A hobby, a skill, a job, a creative pursuit, whatever, something you'd love to be great at. Not necessarily famous for, not the best in the world, not winning awards, just better than you are now. And maybe you don't say it out loud, maybe you don't even say it to yourself internally. It's tough to acknowledge because you don't want to be judged, not by others, not even by yourself. Because there's one thing you can't have. Notions. But wanting to be great at something you love isn't embarrassing, it's human. I'm not telling you how to live your life. I'm not saying you need to announce your goals to the whole world. That's not for everyone and that's okay. But you shouldn't be ashamed of caring. You're not weird for trying. You're not arrogant for aiming higher. You're not smug for wanting to improve. You don't have notions for asking better of yourself. If you do it the right way, with humility, gratitude, and you're not up your own arse, you're just trying to be great. And that should never be a bad thing.
You could be the master of your fate, you could be the captain of your soul, but you have to realize that life is coming from you and not at you.